Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi, my name is Victoria and I'm here to share with you my passion about makeup and skincare. So if you still haven't joined my family, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I have a TikTok account with the same username. So I was able to get a hold of a new lip product from YSL Beauty and I'm very excited to talk about this today. This is YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Gloss Oil that I have over here. I have a shade 02 Lucky Moonstone. I thought this would be a great color considering this is a gorgeous soft pink with a slight shimmer. And we're gonna play with this today. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna discuss all good and bad sides like always. And also I thought that since I just came back from vacation, I wanted to share with you my experience going to Key West, Florida, because this is one of the most popular vacation points right now and I can see why this is happening, because if you live in a north part of America, even like a central part, you definitely experienced a lot of snow this year. So I thought I'm gonna share with you some key points real fast. I want this to be a little like chill video if you wish, just because we haven't spoken for a while and I thought that we need to do some talking because I have a lot of things to share with you guys. And if you're watching my videos, you know that sometimes I like to share something different than makeup or skincare, and I feel like I had good feedback about that. So yeah, let's jump right into this. But first thing first, let's talk about this beautiful lip product. I really love YSL Beauty and I feel like they just nail the products usually, but my concern about this product is that they're expensive, right? YSL Beauty is expensive, and considering that this is luxury brand, we get like extra pricing. We basically get here an oil infused lip oil that provides juicy, glossy shine and plumper, fuller looking lips. The product is infused with spicy ginger oil and hyaluronic acid, so your lips are gonna feel plumper and instantly more hydrated. When we're talking about the packaging, it's obviously gorgeous. It's always gorgeous with YSL, and you see this beautiful logo that just basically goes around the packaging. There's two sets of logos, so when you're looking at the packaging, you see that there's front and back and they have the same logo sign. The applicator is actually a jumbo applicator. It's very comfortable when you're using this. I love these types of applicators for lip oils because lip oils usually tends to be very thick, and it's really nice honestly when you have thick product because it usually stays on your lips longer. It coats your lips in very lovely like cushiony feel. You get really good hydration level from this. When we're talking about all the general information, you have 18 months of a shelf life, which is amazing honestly, because I tend to have my favorite lip oil or lip plumper. I'm gonna throw it in one of the bags that I'm usually using like on the go, and then I'll switch my bag to another bag and I will just forget about that product, because you know you're getting caught in life and you just grab another product and throw in this in a bag because it's also really good. So I tend to just lose my lip oils, but this one seems to have very sticky consistency, and I don't think it's gonna be sticky on the lips, but we'll try obviously. From what I see, it's definitely super thick and it's a good sign. It has also 6 milliliters. I have here my Summer Fridays product, and please don't get stressed that the packaging is so tiny. Look at the Summer Fridays. So just so you know, Summer Fridays has 4.5 milliliters of product and YSL has 6 milliliters. So that's a difference. That's definitely a difference. Even though the packaging is way smaller, just don't get stressed that you got no product for your money. Let's try this because my lips feel super dry and I got some lip balm on just to make, you know, my lips not look crazy. And let's try to apply this to my lips. Oh my god, this smells incredible. This smells so fruity. I don't want to be wrong. Almost like, is it crazy if I'm gonna say like bubblegum? Watermelonish? No? I should definitely go and look. What is the smell? It feels incredible, not sticky at all. It gives such a beautiful shine. Wow, this is so pretty. I want to look up close and see, do I actually see the shimmer? Because I have two lights shining on me, I can see like tiny shimmery pieces here and there. So far I feel like it's such a rich lip oil, but I don't feel any plumping effect. So I feel like it's gonna be actually like aftertaste, if you know what I mean. The texture is super rich and buttery, and I would say that one swipe, if you are very minimalistic and if you don't like that crazy shine, shine, I would do one swipe and it's more than enough. Well, it's really close to my Dior one, but I feel like this formula even more rich. I should definitely compare them both. Now while I'm talking, like I don't know how many seconds went by, but I feel like light tingling, and I'm assuming that this is a plumping effect that we're supposed to feel. It's definitely there, but it's very subtle. I would say slight tingle. As I'm talking to you guys, I feel it more and more, but it's very light. It's very light and it's not bothering me in any way. I definitely feel like I reviewed on my channel a lot of Dior products, and one of them was a lip plumper. That product immediately gives you plumping effect. This, I mean, you see my lips are getting more plumped. I feel like they get a little more reddish because it's tingling. It's actually getting your lip to look fuller, and it's super comfortable. So I'm actually very happy with what it does, even though I just want to tell you guys this. I'm trying not to love expensive products, and I've noticed that I've been using a lot of super expensive red lipsticks, and at my work, when I'm using Sephora lip stain or any other like basic lip stain that works for me, I get so many compliments, and then people say, well, I expected you to say that you were in something like super expensive and super like fancy, and when I'm telling them that hey, this is just a regular lipstick or lip stain, they're like, what? So that's what I'm trying to prove. I'm trying to see maybe there's a way to avoid this expensive, crazy expensive product, so I can actually help you to save and save on my own. But this product feels really comfortable. It definitely plumps more as it goes, but it takes few seconds. Definitely takes few seconds. I must tell you that I really love YSL Beauty. I like their products. So far I had no issues with them, and I tried different categories, and I think I'm in love. By the way guys, have you heard about LV makeup and Pat McGrath? I mean, if you have any thoughts about this, definitely leave me a comment down below, because this is a big thing, and I wonder, I'm not quite sure how it works. Like, Pat McGrath has her own brand, so how it's gonna work, because they are about to launch, well, don't catch my word, I believe 50 lipsticks, which is crazy amount. So yeah, I'd love to discuss that one day, but as for now, I just want to see how it's gonna sit on my lips. While we're doing that, let me just tell you real fast how was my trip to Key West and what you should avoid and what you should do when you go there. So first of all, I rented a car in Miami because I took a flight from JFK to Miami airport, and the craziest part there, if you're booking through Expedia, be very careful. I'm trying to put this whole in one video, like I was trying to do that on TikTok, but just so much information. So first of all, if you're booking a car, if you're renting a car through Expedia, make sure you're not looking at those prices. Just go through the regular site. Like, I booked Next Car and I can't get my money back because what happened is that I booked through Expedia. It told me there's gonna be a car on one price. I'm just gonna tell you guys, it was 10 times more expensive when I came in. But when I actually got to Next Car to rent their car, they told me that I need to call Expedia because they cannot see my payment, and apparently they had issues with it before, so just book through their sites. There's a lot of actually forums where people talk about this, what rental agencies you should use or you shouldn't use. Just keep in mind you have to pay for your insurance, for the fees when you're going through SunPass, and a lot of other things that just hidden. And instead of paying one price, I paid over 10 times more, and it was incredibly painful. And I just texted Expedia, and after going through a whole lot, they said, unfortunately, it's really difficult with these rental agencies and they cannot return my money, and they apologize. But no matter what, I got to the Key West, and the bridge experience, like driving through the whole area, that huge 7-mile bridge, it was incredible because you see the water, you wanna cry. It was February, the water was like lagoon. It was incredibly blue, it was gorgeous. And as you driving through the 7-mile bridge, remember to stop. There are a few points where you can stop and actually take pictures. There is also, like, from the land side, there's also a space for you for free parking and even walking, so you can take a hike, you can take your bike and ride there. It's incredible. Don't forget to stop there on the way, because that whole experience, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. We got to the Key West, we rented a hotel. That was also another story. It was crazy, but first day was amazing. From the key places you would need to visit, obviously that's gonna be the Hemingway house. If you love cats, guys, oh, I'll try to insert some pictures or video here. Incredible, incredible. Those little fitties, they have extra toes, and the cats are just so chill. There's like 56 cats or so live in the property, and it's incredible. It feels nice. It feels like something from the time that's so close but so far, and it was just an experience. Next, from the places where, like, if you want to hang out with your friends or if you're going with your loved one, I just feel like the Wall Street has so many entertainments. First of all, the food. Second of all, so many places where you can chill, so many bars, so many places that have live performances, music. You just go, and I think party will find you, because there is no way to escape the party, no way to escape the fun part. People are so open, so happy to chat, so happy to share their experiences. So many tourists, so many people that just hang out with their couples, and it's incredible to see, just something so different. I want to tell you about one place where you have to stop when you go there. The place called Moondog. If I tell you guys how many places had bad food, it was painful. But if you want to try good food, like if you don't want to spend too much money, because I mean you have to be on a budget, everything's expensive, and if you want to visit many places you definitely have to pay. So this is a restaurant, and it's always packed no matter what weather it is. It was incredible. The key lime pie, oh my god, it was incredible. The meringue on the top, they have so many pastries. You can definitely buy pastries and coffee and just go your way, or you can stay there. You'll have to wait in line. I mean, if you're lucky enough, maybe not, but they give you a card with a celebrity. I got Gwen Stefani, and when your table is ready, they're gonna call you by that name, and it was so fun, so different. The food was amazing, and I mean, I'm not super picky about my food, but lately I've been quite picky. You know, when you spend your money, you want to try something different, you want to try something good, and that was that experience. I got also toast. It was a French toast, bourbon bacon and some berries. It was so incredibly tasty. Just I cannot even tell you how I regretted not going there again, or not going there before, because we went there on our last day and it was incredible. Just read the reviews, read what people say, and just do what you need to do. Also try the fish like mahi mahi, and try fish that they catch in that area, because that fish has the best taste. Literally, the texture, the flavor, everything is amazing. When they fry this even in butter, just simple butter, so good. Don't forget to visit the ocean side. We went to the fort, we went to visit different ocean views, ocean sides, so many walking areas. Even though Key West is not famous with their beaches, you can definitely find a place to get some good tan. It's incredibly lovely, and honestly, some of the places you'll have to pay for parking. If you don't mind walking at least like mile or so, there's plenty of parking all over the streets, and those parking areas are free. If you want to save your money on parking, you can definitely do that. I didn't know this in the first day. I thought all the street parking actually I had to pay for, because that's what I got used to here in New York, and it was just a great surprise. It was incredibly lovely to see something like free parking on the street, and it just was great. The other thing I want to tell you about, it's really hard to plan if you're planning in advance, but they may have rainy days, and those rainy days, this is what makes me feel so hurt inside, because I feel like there are so many speculations about this place going under the water. From what we've seen, like it was the second day of our trip, and the whole day was pouring rain. It flooded everything. So when I was driving from the hotel and I was trying to get to at least some places like to eat or like to hang out, so the day wouldn't be wasted, all the streets on the sides were just flooded. Like when you would want to go to Publix, like supermarket or any other places, everything was flooded, parking lots flooded. It was incredibly painful to see that this is what's happening, and if they'll get like many days of rain, it's scary, because people's houses, cars, properties, it's incredibly painful to see. Just be aware of that, and don't feel like this is something that has to stop you. I think that if you live in US, you definitely have to visit that place. This is like a paradise. It's the closest to paradise you can get on like by car. And from Miami it was like 3 hours, I would say 30 minutes, like roughly. So when I drove there, we stopped. We actually stayed in a Florida city, which was horrible experience. So yeah, that was another experience. But when I drove back, the traffic was a little worse just because there was road work. But something I just wanted to tell you guys, something that I wanted to share with you about, because this is a place that I discovered for myself that I would never thought that I would feel this way, you know, because I felt so warm inside seeing that something like that still exists, with people that are so nice. Everybody dressed just so nicely. There was nothing like, you couldn't see many people wearing designer's clothes, and it just felt so good. Nobody's competing. It felt like everybody just felt so relaxed and so good. And I could see that, I mean, there are different people, and you know, no matter where you go, you'll meet different people, but this experience was incredibly fulfilling for me because I understood that I can actually do way more than I thought I can, because you know, driving through Miami and just everything, just planning all the vacation on my own, it was incredibly difficult. And I feel like something like that, some push like that would be very useful for all of us, just to discover new strength you have and also discover new places that definitely worth your attention. I know guys, I talk too much, but I just wanted to share with you something that made me super excited, and I want to film more videos about that, mostly on my TikTok, so definitely stay in touch if you want to know more. You can also ask me if you have any questions, because I spent there a few days and I feel like I definitely discovered some things that maybe not everybody's talking about. I feel like it would be useful to know before you're about to go there. Yeah, so definitely leave me your thoughts and your comments down below if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help you with that. And if we're talking about this YSL Plumping Lip Oil Gloss, it stopped tingling after, I would say, like a few minutes, and my lips look incredibly glossy and comfortable, and I feel like this is definitely gonna be a product that's gonna get into my bag, and that's a privilege for a product to get into my bag. But if to be serious, it's incredible. It feels amazing. I know it's expensive, but if you was keeping your eye on this, it's definitely comfortable, not sticky. The texture is amazing. Even though the tingle is not intense, it still makes your lips to look and feel more plumped and fuller, so that's a yes from me. Okay guys, and now like always, let's learn the Ukrainian word, and I decided to tell you how to say warm in Ukrainian. If you want to just say that it's like warm outside. So if you want to say warm in Ukrainian, you would say it like teplo. Teplo, teplo. And you guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.